It's time for the Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands review for the Wii. This version of the game is different than if you played it on the 360, PS3, or PC. While they may have the same title, the story modes are different. In this game, the setting takes place in between the Sands of Time and Warrior Within, and you start out by trying to escape a sinking kingdom. This is the tutorial of the game, and once you finish, you are magically warped to a hidden kingdom that has fallen victim to an evil power. The genie that brought you here says if the prince can defeat the evil, the kingdom will become his to rule. If you've never played a Prince of Persia game, the concept is to explore a given area by using the prince's speed and agility to perform and sometimes seemingly impossible acrobatic moves to get from point A to point B. You'll also encounter enemies, and you'll sometimes use your gymnastic skills to defeat them. As you progress through the game, you'll come across shrines which will give you new abilities, such as the Spirit Hook, which allows you to create an ethereal handle on specific plates throughout the kingdom, which helps you reach new territories. Or like the Whirlwind, which can be used to give you a boost to also help you reach otherwise impossible areas. These powers will be upgraded in the way that you can place them almost anywhere, which gives the player more freedom, yes, but also makes the game more difficult, because before, when you saw an empty plate, you knew you had to create a spirit hook there. But now, that guide, so to speak, is gone, and you have to figure out where to put the spirit hook and whirlwind on your own, which gives more of a challenge to the player, which I like. Instead of having the Sands of Time to reverse a small amount of time, such as if you accidentally fall to your death, you instead can collect 3 Djinn souls to create a life orb. If you die, 1 life orb will be taken up, but you'll immediately start back in a safe area at the point just before you died. This is a nice feature, and Djinn souls are quite plentiful, so it's not too difficult to create life orbs. However, that doesn't mean the game is a forgiving cakewalk. There are many instances where the difficulty can be very high, and if you're not careful enough, you'll suffer the consequences. If you die without any life orbs in stock, you'll be revived at the last fountain you drank from, or at least pass by. There are many achievements to unlock by performing certain tasks, which gives the player more to do other than just completing the main quest, which is nice. When you complete a quest or defeat an enemy, you'll gain experience points. Once you have enough, you'll gain a new skill, such as a tornado attack, or an upgrade for a skill, like being able to absorb more damage from heavy attacks. You can also break open special blue and red chests to receive lots of experience. The graphics are great. This is one of the best looking games I've seen for the Wii as far as realistic graphics go. The controls are great as well. You'll use the Wiimote Nunchuck combo, using the A, B, C, and Z buttons to interact with your surroundings, and swinging the Wiimote and Nunchuck for combat use. You'll also use the reticle from the Wiimote to solve puzzles. The camera seemed better than Sands of Time in the sense that it seemed easier to tell where you were in correlation to an object. It wasn't perfect though, as sometimes the depth perception was difficult to tell. One new feature that I liked was that when you were hanging or standing on a ledge, or climbing a wall or a pillar, a guidance line would show you where you could go next, instead of guessing if you could make the leap or not. It also helped you in determining the depth perception, which was very nice. What wasn't nice were glitches. There didn't seem to be as many as Sands of Time, however they still made themselves known. Here's a graphical glitch. And that's just a small one. Here's a huge one where the floor has become nothing but a bottomless pit. And here it is again with spinning blades that look like they're coming from nowhere. Here's one where the game freezes up. Lovely sound. And the biggest and baddest glitch I found was yet again a game-breaking glitch. So right here, this doorway for 1 shouldn't be open, and 2, I don't think this should happen. However, once it brings me back, I'm in this room that I wasn't supposed to be able to get in because the door is supposed to be locked. Now it's locked, but because I can't open it, I try to go back on a different route. The route I'm trying to take has taken me to the point I'm trying to get to once before, but when I first took this route, this spot right here where I have to wall jump to ascend, the wall crumbled down, as you can see. So now I'm at this part again trying to wall jump my way up, but the game won't let me, even though it looks like I can, because the game registered that the wall fell down, and so there's basically nothing I can wall jump on. And because I can't wall jump or go back the way I came, I am completely stuck. I tried resetting the game, but it brings me back to the nearest fountain, which is located between the locked door and the crumbled wall. There's no way out. I had to start all over and create a new file, and, like Sands of Time, I lost 3 hours of gameplay. It may not seem like much, but you shouldn't have to lose any due to a glitch of this magnitude. I even checked the disc to see if there are any scratches on it, but no, it's clean as a whistle. What is it with these games? Why do I keep losing the first 3 hours of gameplay? Anyway, the sound design was better than Sands of Time, however I still had to adjust the levels so I could hear what the characters were saying. I thought it was really cool how the 1992 Prince of Persia game was added for you to play, as well as bonus maps for added fun. Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands is a really fun game. Great graphics and controls, unlocking achievements was a nice bonus, I really liked the guidance line, the enemies gave a good challenge but weren't overwhelming, and the prince's powers made for some good puzzle-solving experiences. However, the camera wasn't perfect. I wish the guidance line instantly showed you where you could go, because sometimes you couldn't wait to see or else you'd get hurt, and those glitches definitely weren't helpful, especially that nightmarish game-breaking glitch. Overall, though, it's still a great game. Hopefully, if you play it, you won't experience those glitches, because the game offers a lot to enjoy. This game gets a 4.25 out of 5, with the title of Awesome.